Yeah, the slums have people. People come from different regions of the country. We even have people who don't come from Uganda, they come from outside Uganda. But most of these people live on survival. They work for what to eat on that day. And most of them are illiterate. Most of them have backgrounds of broken families. Most of people, they're looking for hope. How will we live? How will we survive?
Young people in the slums, most of them grow up seeing their elders smoking. Most of them grow up seeing their elders stealing everything. Most of them grow up seeing that lifestyle. So that affects them as well as they are growing up. You know, we have a saying that the elder bird teaches the young one to fly. So that's it in the ghetto, it's the pattern.
So normally we know church as a building, and we know church depending on which denomination you come from. And each of those denominations have their religious forms and expressions. But I'm dealing with guys who have never even touched the Bible. I'm dealing with guys, all they know is survival, and they'll never come to church. So for me, those are my people. That's where I came from. And I know that God seeks to save them. And so you have to be where they are. And they are so welcoming. The interesting thing is they are welcoming the Bible. And that's what is more important.
The madman is a sinner. Then Zacchaeus stood and said to the Lord, "Look, Lord, I give half of my goods to the poor, and if I have taken anything from anyone by false accusation, I restore fourfold." And Jesus said to him, "Today salvation has come to this house, because he also is a son of Abraham. For the Son of Man has come to seek and to save that which was lost."
The people I'm reaching out to, these are drug addicts, most of them. These are thugs. I reach out to them with faith. I don't judge them. I relate with them on a personal level. I know the lifestyle they are in, and I know what's happening there because I've been there. So now I believe that with the scriptures and with God's guidance, I can help someone out there. That has pushed me to go an extra mile of acquiring a skill in shoemaking. And I acquired this skill because before I was evangelizing to them, but because they are unemployed, I couldn't help them maintain their lives. And I could bring the gospel to them, but they could go back and take people's property because that's the only way to survive in the slums. So I believe that this skilling, the shoemaking skilling, will help me to preach the gospel holistically, to develop people, and believe that God will use it for His glory.
There we are.
It's a harvest field. People are looking for hope, something that can give them a reason to live for a purpose. And I think even in that context, I desire to see the glory of God, people praising His name. God's kingdom is desired, has to be, because of the injustices, because of the poverty. And so people really need a taste of what God's kingdom is. And so we need people to really think differently, who will think church differently, who will think about the gospel movement differently than it has been, because most of them come with a lot of judgments and a lot of preconceived opinions about who they are. But we need people who are obedient, people who are ready to love. So we need people who can really communicate and articulate what the gospel is and what it is not, that you would give people a greater hope and draw them into this wonderful kingdom of God.